Now we review Murderbot, Episode 9, All Systems Red. Alrighty, Internet, I have seen the 9th episode of the first season of Murderbot, which is entitled All Systems Red, which is when the hippies get a really good look at the bad guys of the series. Murderbot, as you may or may not know, is a television show about a futuristic androidian construct that is a security guard robot. And he wishes he could murder everyone and watch TV. So I very much relate to him, because murdering everyone and watch TV would be really fun when you think about it. But yeah. This particular episode is, there's another group of people who are on the planet, likely looking for alien remnants, apparently, and so they could exploit them for technology. And, they have run afoul of the alien hippies, or the hippie whatevers, that are being protected by our Murderbot. And, Murderbot then hatches a plan to resolve the situation, which doesn't go well, but, this is a comedy show that isn't very dark, so it goes about as well as you'd expect it to. I mean, not really surprised by the overall outcome of this particular episode, but, I do have to say, loving every minute of it. This is the first episode I was not compelled to watch it more than once before reviewing it. And that's pretty much because this is a lot of, twist and reveal. It's like Requiem for a Dream is an incredibly good movie, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to watch it a second time. I know I have to do that for a review because I watched it in college, but oh, is it depressing. Great movie, but depressing. And so is this. This is a depressing kind of a thing, but it really does express the symbiosis between Murderbot and his clients. And the bottom line fact that, whereas he expresses that he doesn't care for humans, he is very selfless as a character. This is another occasion where he really puts them first, and he really, expresses that he's willing to suffer for their protection, which is a very powerful thing. Look, I can tell you that one of the things I did at my work was there was an altercation with a trespasser, and I stepped in front of somebody. I stepped in front of that person to show the trespasser, look, this isn't about a paycheck. This is more than that. Wasn't true. Didn't want to take a beating for that guy, but I did it. So in this show, you have the Murderbot actually taking a beating for his clients, which, really expresses the fact that he's in here for them, And regardless of what you think of him, he is a hero, because a hero puts his own life on the line in order to protect others. Anyway, so yeah, this belongs at the top of your watch list, although I have to say, if you're going to watch Murderbot, binge it. Binge it. Pick a day where you can just spend the day watching Murderbot and watch the whole thing. Watching it episode by episode may be confusing, so watching the whole thing will get you past a lot. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Fred the Facehugger, and I'd like to point out that this world isn't a nice place. But you know who's trying to make it a nice place? The owner of this channel, yes. The owner of this channel does things like pay for ocean cleanup, and have trees planted, and even feed orphans in an orphanage in Mexico. Yes, it's a real thing. I'm not kidding. I may be a face-hugging alien from a horror movie, but I'm not a liar. Anyway, when you comment, like, and subscribe, you're supporting that better world, and whereas it may not make a big difference, it may be the difference between one more tree planted, one more pound of trash out of the ocean, or one child not going hungry tonight. So, think about it. Shouldn't you comment? Shouldn't you like? Shouldn't you subscribe? I certainly would if I were you. I'm Fred.